Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Let me say that I'm very thankful to be here today to tell you guys an amazing story involving one of our most beloved national heroes. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Andi Alifa Taqiya Adnan, and I am an 8th grader from SMP-IT Ukhuwah, Banjarmasin. Now, the story I'm about to tell you involves a hero that comes from South Sulawesi, specifically from the Kingdom of Goa. This hero was nicknamed the Rooster from the East. From the Dutch, they were nicknamed by the Dutch because of their brave personality and their persistence to defeat the Dutch. This hero lived generations ago from my bloodline, which makes him one of my many ancestors. Because of that, I am truly thankful. Now, can you guess who this hero is? Correct! This hero that I'm about to tell you is the story of Sultan Hasanuddin of Goa. You know, many heroes came from the bloodline of Sultan Hasanuddin. For example, Andi Sultan Dayang Raja from Bulukumba. And many heroes and kings came before him too, like his father, Sultan Malik As-Said. What most people don't know is that Sultan Hasanuddin was born with the name Muhammad Bakir Ima Lombasi Dayang Matawang Karayang Bonto Mangape. Sultan Hasanuddin was known as a very smart boy since he was just a young child. Sultan Hasanuddin's father brought him to many gatherings, and because of that, he gained a lot of skillful attributes, diplomatic skills, strategic skills, and with that, he gained the trust to uphold many stuff in the palace. Until one day, when Sultan Hasanuddin's father stepped down from the throne, he proclaimed it and became the leader of Goa. But sadly, when he was starting his leadership, our beloved country was taken over by the Dutch. They colonized our country and went to Goa because they knew that Goa had lots and lots of herbs and spices and was the main route for spice trading from various places in the world. Sultan Hasanuddin, even knowing that the Dutch had already claimed many small kingdoms in Indonesia, did not get scared. He did not give up. Sultan Hasanuddin then went and gathered lots and lots of small kingdoms, and he encouraged them to fight together. We will not let them take over our country, for this is our home, he says that, encouraging his troop. Then the war between the Dutch and Sultan Hasanuddin and his troops began on 1660. At the time, the Dutch had help from the Kingdom of Bone, which they had already taken over. Sultan Hasanuddin and his troops, can you guess it? They won the war and they defeated the Dutch. But the Dutch grew angry over their defeat. They grew angry and they sent large troops. The large troops were led by Cornelis Spelman. And Cornelis Spelman went to Goa and attacked Sultan Hasanuddin. We will not let this slide. We will kill him. We will kill Sultan Hasanuddin, says the Dutch. Sultan Hasanuddin and his crew sadly were defeated by the Goa. They admitted defeat. And Sultan Hasanuddin was forced to sign the Bungaya Agreement, which means that they declared that VOC had won the war. They had to pay for the war damages, and the people of Goa had to go from their home, their own home, Goa. But Sultan Hasanuddin then did not want to give up. He encouraged his troops. We will not let them take over our country. This is our country. This is our home, he says that with fierce anger in his eyes. Sultan Hasanuddin and his troops then came back and wanted to return Goa to its former glory on 12th of April, 1668. Sultan Hasanuddin and his crew, though, were lost. They were at loss because the Dutch were much too strong. The Dutch attacked the Tombautu fortress, which was the last place of defense for the people of Goa. But even though through all those hardships, Sultan Hasanuddin still did not want to give up. The nickname that they gave him was true. The rooster from the east did not want to give up until he unfortunately had to step down from the throne. Sultan Hasanuddin devastatingly died on 12th of June 1670 and was buried in Katanka, Goa. Sultan Hasanuddin then was named a national hero to our country on the 6th of November 1973 by the Indonesian government. That is the story of our national hero, Sultan Hasanuddin. What we can gain from him is his experience to always fight back and always fight for what is right, his persistence and his bravery and loyalty to our country. I would like to share a quote from him. "It is better to die in honor than to live in shame. Always uphold the truth for the benefit of the public, with no discrimination, no matter what." I'm so sorry if there are any inaccuracies. My name is Andi Alifa Taqiya Adnan. Forgive me for all my mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.